The NHS is probably the thing that makes me proudest to be British.
Minister?
I think there are problems in the NHS. Before coming here, I cut out some things. Actually, I tore out, to be accurate, some things from the Sun.
Minister?
Jacob, you can dog whistle all you want. You were part of a government that wrote off £10 billion worth of PPE by the poor management of contracts.
Minister?
If you are wasting money on silly things, you're not going to have enough money to pay the nurses.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it?
And we're spending £170 billion on the health service. It employs 1.2 billion people.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
And it is not delivering the service people expect.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
It's a fundamental problem.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Which I think is extraordinary about what's happening in the NHS.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
The nurses say they want to negotiate.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
And instead you're trying to dog whistle and of course...
Just press the button.
How long do you think the strikes will last?
Babylon is a joke, yeah?
Like the lady said.
I don't know what the West Indian community has done to this government to be treated so cruelly, so harshly and so heartlessly.
Minister?
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Minister?
I fully believe in the union's role in our society and the freedom for them to strike.
Minister?
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Minister?
Can the Secretary of State not just for once acknowledge the stress levels of workers, postal workers, rail workers, health workers, teachers, who've had 10 years of frozen pay, 10 years of reducing living standards, going through enormous stress at work, many leaving the teaching and nursing professions as a result of it. Nobody likely votes to take strike action unless it's an act of desperation. They do it because they want to get decent pay for themselves and their loved ones and their families. Can he not, for once, face the issue of the poverty that people face rather than trying to bring in draconian laws to prevent people taking effective action in order to remedy the injustice that they are currently facing?
Minister?
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Minister?
Mr. Speaker, the Minister talks about how refreshing it is to see the engagement of local people. These local people are desperate. Their lives have been stripped away from them. It's not refreshing, it's actually disheartening. And I wonder if the Minister can just confirm whether the Windrush scheme will remain open and whether additional resources will be used, because at the moment there is an 18-month delay. So I'm not quite sure the 59% that she refers to, is it the ones that they've dealt with or is it the ones that are in the pipeline in the 18-month delay? I don't know what the West Indian community has done to this government to be treated so cruelly, so harshly and so heartlessly.
Minister?
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Minister?
Right, tell you what strikes me. This weekend I was at a food bank that was doing a collection for the nurses at my local hospital that was being supported by our local firefighters who were also doing a collection for their staff. These are people we expect to keep us well, keep us safe.
What do we want? Pay right! How do we get it? Right!
Minister?
Babylon is a joke.